Not that way. Off the court. Hopefully nobody else is. You're on that side. Yeah. Feels like we were just here. And we were for the 10U game. Now we are ready for 12U. On the court for the Wildcats, Sadie Miller, Kenna Gorley, Cassie Tolbert, Kyra Gorley, and Ruth Grimm. 14U is the girls' JV. I mean, it's not bad. They're pretty fun. Hawks get the first tip. Shot is on its way, no good, rebounded by Kenna. Now Cassie with the ball. Ball poked away by the Hawks. They are on the run down the floor, lay it up, and score. So Hawks strike first.
What's her name? Tennis song like.
Kenna with the ball, drives in, puts the shot up, draws the foul.
15.
First free throw is up and short. Second free throw just off the mark, rebounded by the Hawks. Cassie tries to knock it away, but Hawks able to hang on. Down the floor in a hurry. And good job defensively by Kenna and Sadie. And a 3-second violation called on, I believe, number 14. She was covered up by Sadie and Kenna for a handful of seconds. Kenna comes across half court. Three-pointer on its way for Cassie, just a little too strong. She chases down her own rebound, but the Hawks poke it away. On the run, laying it up, no good. Offensive rebound for the Hawks, no good. That is poked loose, and the Hawks still have it. Shot is up, this is short, rebounded by Kenna. Over to Cassie. And Sadie was coming to set a screen, and Cassie was ready to pass for her. Kenna knocks that out of bounds. It is Hawks ball on the baseline. Ball in play. Good job by Sadie and Cassie forcing that ball back out. Shot is up and no good. Bounced around, and Kenna gets the rebound. Sadie coming down the floor. And and she almost gets all the way in. Instead takes it to Cassie. And back over to Sadie. Now driving in, ball stolen. And Hawks head up, back up the floor. And this ball goes out of bounds to the Hawks. Ball in play. And Kenna swoops in to try to get that. It's going to be a foul called on Kenna.
Let's go.
Baseline out of bounds play coming for the Hawks. Shot on its way, no good, rebounded by Kenna. Kenna drives on the baseline, gets it over to Sadie. Sadie wanted to put up a shot, she'll get it back to Kenna. Kenna's shot blocked, she gets her own rebound. And she's gonna get called for 3 seconds. And that ball goes out of bounds, defended by Cassie. Timeout called by Coach Heather. Score is 2-0. Hawks with the only score so far with about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kenna has the ball coming up the floor. Wildcats doing a good job defensively, trying to find some offensive rhythm. Ball poked loose by the Hawks. Kenna drives in towards the basket. Ball poked loose again by the Hawks. Kenna trying to hang on to it. And the Hawks throw it away. Kyra able to save it, but the Hawks strip it. And Kenna commits the foul. That is her second foul. Julia, you can come all the way over to the scores table, just so that make sure they see you.
What's up, Kieran?
Kyra, who are you guarding? One. Julia, you're guarding one.
And Julia enters the game for Kyra. Free throw no good. Kenna with the rebound. Kenna hurrying down the floor. She left the ball behind for a second. Trying to get it into Julia. Hawks poke away the steal. On the run down the floor. Left side layup no good. And Sadie tries to save it. Her foot was on the line, so this stays Hawks ball. Hawks just barely get that in, but Kenna able to knock it away to Sadie. Sadie hurries up the floor and can't quite get to the ball before it goes out of bounds. That will go back to the Hawks. Ball down low for the Hawks. Shot is up, no good. And Kenna commits her third foul. Two free throws coming for number 1 from the Hawks, and unfortunately that is Kenna's third foul. And we're still here in the first quarter. First free throw, no good. Phoebe comes in for Ruth. And that free throw is good. So the Hawks now in front, 3-0 here in the first quarter. Kenna drives in towards the basket, puts the shot up. It's off the mark, rebounded by the Hawks. On the run down the floor, and basket good. Hawks now in front, 5-0. Less than 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Kenna tries to get it to Sadie, and we are just about out of time. Kenna's shot is, I think, a hair late, but either way, it didn't hit, and Wildcats will end the quarter still looking for their first points. We are very appreciative of tonight's game sponsor, Penn Station. Their location at Southport Road and Emerson is just right around the corner from the gym, and a really convenient location where you can do all sorts of shopping. You can go to Target, you can get a car wash, and you can get a Penn Station sub. So make sure to stop in there and give them your business if you have the chance in the next several weeks while you're out and about doing your holiday errands. That is Penn Station. The location, I believe it's store number 88, but the location is in that Target complex at Southport Road and Emerson. So thank you very much to Penn Station.
White ball. White ball, white ball. White.
Coming back out onto the floor for the Wildcats, Kenna, Cassie, Sadie, Julia, and Ruth. Cassie with the ball. And Cassie drives down to the block, puts the shot up, draws the foul. Two free throws coming for Cassie. First one is good. Wildcats on the board. Always good to see that 0 disappear. And second free throw, just a little short, rebounded by the Hawks. Cassie jumping in there to force the jump ball. It still will go to the Hawks, but flips that possession arrow. Score is 5-1. Hawks in front. Shot is up, no good. Kenna with the rebound, almost knocked out of bounds, and last touch by the Wildcats. That rebound was jarred loose by a player from the Hawks. Ball in. I like how they're discussing it. Big question mark. Who does it belong to? That was Hawks ball after Kenna ended up leaning against the big mat there. This is a foul called on Sadie. Foul called on Sadie. I believe that's her first. And the Wildcats first in the quarter. Hawks pick up the ball. And a layup good on the left side for the Hawks. Cassie hurries down the floor. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Ball stolen underneath by the Hawks. Kenna getting in there, forcing the jump ball. It goes back to the Wildcats.
Sub.
Kyra comes in for Ruth. Ball into Sadie. And over to Kenna. Kenna out to Cassie on the baseline. Now Kenna back with it again. She will drive in toward the basket, put the shot up, no good. Bounced around. Sadie able to chase down the offensive rebound, gets it back to Kenna. Kenna lays it up and scores. Wildcats with their first field goal of the game. Score is now 7-3. And Hawks with another layup at their end of the floor. Kenna to Sadie. And now back to Kenna. Kenna takes it in, lays it up and scores. Back to a 4-point game at 9-5 with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ball down to the block and a foul called on Sadie. Free throws coming for the Hawks. First free throw is short. Second one is on the money. So Hawks now with 10, Wildcats with 5, and Sadie with the ball. Sadie drives in, puts the ball up a little too strong. Kyra tries to get that rebound. Now Cassie swooping in, but Hawks able to come up with it on the run down the floor, crossing, and shot is up and good for the Hawks. Kyra goes in, or sorry, Kenna goes in toward the basket.
And if we let our kids score, we don't have to come
Ball knocked out of bounds by the Hawks.
back the next time, okay? Okay.
Cassie gets it into Kenna. Ball stolen by the Hawks on the run down the floor. Sadie hustling to try to catch up. Shot is up and good. And Cassie brings the ball up the floor once again. Cassie drives around to the right baseline. She'll pull it back out and tries to get it to Kenna, but the Hawks step in front. Ball down the floor. Kenna knocks that out of bounds. That was a bold play by Kenna to go for that block when she has 3 fouls. Ruth comes in for Julia. And that ball, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot. This is a steal by the Hawks and a foul called. We'll see who that goes against. It is against Sadie, so now that is her 3rd foul. So Sadie and Kenna both with 3 fouls. First free throw too strong. Jason. And second free throw too strong. Sadie with the rebound. And a timeout called by Coach Heather. We've got just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. The score is 14-5. Hawks in front by 9. Wildcats with the ball after the timeout. Cassie gets it into Sadie. Sadie drives right toward the basket, lays it up, just falls off the rim, rebounded by the Hawks. And Kenna able to pick the ball up. Ball bounced around, and now the Hawks claim it. Kenna going after the steal. Puts the shot up, it's a little wild, and the Hawks get the rebound. Hawks get down the floor. Cassie swoops in, knocks the ball out of bounds.
Morgan!
Shot on its way, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Cassie getting in there to try to hang on to that ball. She's able to pick it up and gets it to Kenna. One minute to play in the half.
Kyra!
And that ball just a little too far. And and it's an over and back as the ball dribbles into the backcourt. 50 seconds to go in the second. And Phoebe comes into the game for Kyra. Shot on its way, no good for the Hawks. And Ruth getting in there. Well, that's a little bit of a roll around, but we'll just call it a jump ball. And it goes to the Hawks.
Is that a jump? Blue ball.
Because we were up in 11. This will be 11. Ball poked out of bounds by the Hawks. 26 seconds to go in the half. Wildcats still with possession. Ball into Kenna. She drives in towards the basket, lays it up and scores. Nice play by the Wildcats, brings their total to 7, and a turnover by the Hawks right on the baseline. Yeah, she stepped in. Gives the Wildcats another chance to score before the end of the quarter. Sadie's shot is up. I believe that was blocked, and the Hawks trying to recover it. It's going to dribble over into the corner. Hawks do get there. 4 seconds to go. Well, at the very least, we're not going to let the Hawks score again. And because there was no jump ball call, the Wildcats will get it coming out into the second quarter, or the second half. Third quarter. You're right. Into the third quarter in just a moment. Score is 14-7 at halftime. Hawks leading the Wildcats. We are ready to start the second half of play in this 12U game between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Hawks.
Which one's Daryl? Okay. Yeah.
It is Wildcat ball to open the third quarter.
I don't push it that far. I'm an ex-smoker, but it's been 40 years.
Ball in play. And Kenna puts up a three. I think that may have been tipped just slightly, but either way it came up short. And the Hawks try to put up a shot and draw the foul. That is Sadie's, and it is her fourth. And Coach Heather quit. That free throw off the mark. Sub coming in, this is Ruth entering the game for Sadie. This one is no good and a lane violation called on the shooter. So either way, it is. Actually,
Wasn't a bit about Lexington because she missed everything, but she was still early. She made it.
Called on a different, not on the shooter. But either way, Wildcat ball. Kenna around to the left side. And now back toward the right. She drives in towards the basket and kicks it back out to Cassie. Now Kenna drives in, tries to kick it over to Ruth, and stolen by the Hawks.
Hey, girls, 2-3, 2-3.
Shot is up and on its way, no good. Rebounded by Kyra, ripped away by the Hawks. Cassie getting in there, and it will go to a jump ball. A little behind the back jump ball. Sadie returns to the game for Julia.
Sadie, yeah, she's down low. Rebound.
Shot is up too strong for the Hawks to get the offensive rebound. Another shot is up, skips off the rim. This is a block by Kenna, and the rebound as well. Sadie up the floor, and ball knocked out of bounds. And referees signaling white ball. I thought maybe that had gone off Sadie's foot, but referees saw differently, and who are we to argue? Oh, Kyra! Ball in play into the backcourt. And that ball stolen by the Hawks on the run down the floor, and that basket is good. Score is... Didn't they score twice?
Roll away. Set a screen, Kenna.
Sadie with the ball. Hawks now on the run after another steal. Shot is up, no good. Follow is good. And a timeout called by the Wildcats. Scoreboard showing 18-7 here in the third quarter with about 3.5 minutes to go.
Come and read it over to me. Have you got it? white ball, white ball.
That's 18.
Blue defense, blue defense. We could have had a real interesting play. Everybody gone crazy. So the goalkeeper in here, she would have shot the basketball, hits the backboard, and misses and grabs it. That's considered a dribble. So then if she would have caught it and dribbled, it was a double dribble. And her thing. But that's what the way we're looking at it. Right. It's just like in the first game, that girl stood up when she had the ball, and that's travel by, let it go. You know, a little bit travel. Go.
Cassie drives around and draws the foul. Baseline inbounds play for the Wildcats. Ball in through Kenna's fingers that goes out of bounds. That was tipped by the Hawks, making it just a little bit more difficult of a catch than it would have been otherwise. And the Hawks get the turnover.
It's like the NBA.
Cassie coming in front for the steal, gets it out to Ruth. Ruth on the run, ball poked away by the Hawks in the backcourt. Shot is up, skips out, no good. Rebounded by Sadie. And she is trying to find a way out of there, and she draws the foul.
She taught her well. She's rotating.
Nora, honey, can you put the ball around there? Wildcats with the ball. Cassie drives around to the baseline, goes underneath, puts up the reverse, and hits! I don't want to say I didn't expect that to go in, but it sure was a treat when it did. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Ruthie with the rebound. And she tries to get down the floor. That ball is knocked away by the Hawks. Cassie steps in front for a steal. And she is hurrying up the floor on the side. And this is a jump ball. It stays with the Wildcats. She really didn't have much of an option there. She was trapped in the corner. Once she picked up the ball, she was in a tight spot. And now Hawks able to steal the inbounds. Shot is up, no good. Another shot up, no good. And Kenna comes up with the rebound. She advances out in front to Cassie. And Cassie will come back before getting fully across. Now to Sadie near the free throw line. Ball poked away by the Hawks. With 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the third. Kenna has the ball near the top of the circle. She moves around to the right side. Discussion here by the referees. That is a moving screen called on Sadie, and that is her fifth foul. So Sadie will sit down for the rest of the game. And coming into the game, Julia and Phoebe coming in as well for Kyra. Cassie trying to get in there for the steal. Can't quite rip it away. Shot is up for the Hawks. No good. And Cassie still trying for that steal. Hawks hanging on. Shot is up and good from the weak side. Now 15 seconds to go in the quarter. And ball poked away. Kenna picks it up on the sideline with 5 seconds to go. And that is the end of the third quarter. So 22-9 after 3. One more quarter of play coming.
Are you set there?
It is Hawks ball to open the fourth. They also have a 13-point lead.
Hey, girls.
Shot on its way. That one is no good. Hawks with the offensive rebound, but Kenna swoops in to force the jump ball.
Let's go. Kenna, quick. Let's go. Get the ball and go. Julia, knock out the way. So let's screen, Julia. Lean over.
Kenna over to the left side.
Ken, get there next to me.
And lays it up and scores. Some full court pressure from Cassie and Kyra. And Kyra's going to get called for the foul. Such a small hand.
First and walk, Cassie. Good. Make her go well.
Hawks working with the ball.
You're good. Timeout.
And Kenna going hard for that jump ball. Timeout called by the Hawks. With just under 5 minutes to go in the game, and the score is 22-11. So after this game, we've got a 14U matchup between these two clubs, and the nightcap is a 16U game. So 2 games yet to come. This is our second of 4, and each team, well, if the Hawks can hold on to win this one, then each team will have taken 1 game in the first 2. So we'll see if the Wildcats can come back and remain undefeated on the night. Knocked out of bounds by Cassie. Shot is up and short and goes out of bounds off of Kenna's fingers. Cassie trying to get in there for that steal. Ball knocked out of bounds. jump ball.
Girls. Quickly.
It's November 16th. Your birthday is December 15th. That's about exactly 1 month. And Kenna able to force the jump ball, which meant Wildcat ball. Cassie drives in. And a foul called on number 23 from the Hawks. Cassie has it on the baseline. Ball in to Julia. And Julia tries to get it to Cassie. Ball intercepted and stolen by the Hawks. Shot is up and good at the other end. Kenna puts up a shot and just off the mark. Tyra gets the offensive rebound out to Kenna. Kenna will drive in, put the reverse layup up, no good. Kenna with another rebound. This ball knocked out and still being knocked around. Julia has it and tries to get it over to Phoebe. Ball stolen by a defender that's almost twice as tall as either one of them. Shot is up and good for the Hawks. Kenna with the ball, 3.5 minutes to play. Shot up too strong, rebounded by the Hawks. Cassie trying to poke it loose. Hawks hang on to it. Shot up, no good. Another shot on its way, and that one is off the glass and in. Score is 28-11. Hawks leading the Wildcats by 17. Kenna drives in, puts the shot up, no good, bounced around. She gets her own rebound and draws the foul as she attempted to go up for a second shot. First free throw off the mark. Ruth comes in for Julia. And second free throw off the mark. Chased out of bounds. It was off the Hawks, so it will stay at the Wildcat end of the floor with 2:20 on the clock. Into Phoebe. She gets it to Kenna. Kenna drives in, lays it up too strong, rebounded by the Hawks. And a travel called on the Hawks, gives the ball back to the Wildcats with 2:09 to go in the game. Ball into Kenna. Kenna drives into the left block. Thinking about what she can do here. Gets it out to Ruth. Ruth over to Kyra. Now Cassie. Cassie drives in. Puts the shot up and hits. And Wildcats putting on some pressure. With under 2 minutes to go, actually down to 1.5 minutes to play in the game. into the lane, bounce loose. The Hawks still come up with it. Shot is on its way, no good. Hawks with the rebound, another shot up, no good. Bounced around, Hawks with it again. This shot no good, and this time Kenna will clear the rebound. 1 minute to play. 15-point game. Kenna takes it in, lays it up too strong, and that rebound will go to the Hawks.
Morgan, go ahead. Go, Morgan. Good job, go. Keep going.
All the way in, coast to coast for the basket for the Hawks. 36 seconds to go. Score is 30-13. Cassie puts a shot up. It's high off the glass. Does not get the drop. And Wildcats trying to step in there to force the jump ball. Still scrambling after it. We're down to 7 seconds.
Earl, 7 seconds.
I'll talk to you when the game is over. Ball in play for the Hawks. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2. Shot is up. No good. Second opportunity. No good as time expires. So the final score, 30-13. Hawks the victors in this one. And we have a 14U game coming up in just about 5 minutes. So we'll see you back here at that time.